Hey everybody, welcome back and happy Hallows Eve. So today we're going to go and we are going to talk to Virgil. If you don't know, Virgil is the super mutant / scientist that's in the glowing sea, and we're going to go and we're going to visit him, say hi, see how everything's going, talk to him, and we're going to try to set up a way to get into the Institute. Of course, to do that, first we have to talk to Virgil, then we have to talk to the different factions, and then we have to go kill a Courser. So, hey, it's going to be fun. I'm going to cut out a lot of stuff. I'm going to try something a little bit different this time around. You're not going to see too much fast forwarding or anything. I'm just going to run through. I want to cut out a lot of the fat, I guess you can call it, in this video. And we're going to see how it works. I don't know how it's going to look. I don't know how it's going to work. I'm not sure, but we're going to find out. Till then, we got some bugs to kill and places to go, so, we're going to get to it. I believe in that house, if you actually go to the computer, you can find some information about a hidden key. You can find the hidden key in a capsized boat that's in that water, if I remember correctly. This whole video is going to be from memory, so, hey, if I'm wrong, but if you're interested, check out that little bond, see what you find. And of course we have the Assaultrons, because we're getting close to the glowing sea. We already took a trip pretty close to the glowing sea, but we ran into Vault 95, where all of the gunners are. And this is a pretty tough spot if you're at a lower level. Some of these people have armor that's really good. I mean, we're at level, I think, 32, and I think we have 3 out of the 4 perks in the semi-automatic guns. But even so, they're still pretty strong. And I think the farther down into the east that you go on this map, the harder that the enemies get. But we don't have to go into here right now. We do have it unlocked now, so whenever we go and get Kate, we can go through here. We can just go fast travel to it, and there you go. Penetrator perk. It's just one of those spots along the way to the glowing sea that we just ran into. Yeah, I really didn't want to go and fight these guys, but hey, I mean, shit, we're here, so why the hell not? At the edge of the glowing sea, you'll see right here, that's where we're at. There's going to be a little bit of a bridge, and there's going to be gunners on that bridge, so we're going to see if we can catch a couple of them. If not, not a big deal. I don't think they're going to bug us too much, but we do have a trip into the glowing sea. Things about the glowing sea. I'm going to fast forward through this. You're not going to see that too much, but there's going to be a little bit of that. But things with the glowing sea is that there's going to be a lot of enemies in the glowing sea if you never went and checked it out. However, there is a lot of places that a lot of people don't have unlocked that you can actually search and find in the glowing sea. It's pretty interesting. Some of the places you can find some pretty cool stuff, some good power armor, some half-decent weapons. Of course, some half-decent drops from some of the legendary enemies. But hey, this is a good place to explore. Just what you can do. I'm going to suggest to actually have a couple points put into the ghoulish perk. If you do that, you'll find that this place actually heals your character when you get into a bit of battle. Especially if you're going to be fighting a bunch of death claws, because they're fairly rampant in this area. I'll show you right there, ghoulish. Radiation now regenerates lost health. Trust me, it actually works. It's definitely a good one to have if you're going to be going through the glowing sea. Alright, we got a couple enemies over here, some scorpions. Let's see what else we got. Oh, there he is, death claw number 2. We're going to run into a few, I'm sure. They're always here. More scorpions. Man, I swear that's one of the best, most dangerous weapons that you can actually give one of your followers, that damn freaking head. Alright. Well, you see my rads is pretty bad, but I mean, I did some rat away, and then I went into a very radiated spot, and my life started regenerating. That's why I decided to choose ghoulish. It really does help if you're going through the glowing sea, so it's just a little trick or tip that might help you in your future runs. Ironically, unless you have the Far Harbor DLC, this is the only spot that you're going to actually find some children of Adam that are actually fairly helpful. They're willing to trade with you. They're willing to talk with you. They're not going to give you a hard time so long as you don't give them a hard time. And yeah, sometimes they have like alright stuff, but I mean, you can take it or leave it usually. But it's kind of interesting to know that there is actually some children of Adam from the base game that will actually not try to kill you as soon as they see you. Anyway, we finally got to Virgil's cave, and there's a Deathclaw waiting for us right out there, but that's alright. We're strong enough, so Deathclaw shouldn't be too much of a challenge. You should be able to sleep. I just punch him in the head a couple times. I don't know. I don't think I've ever punched a Deathclaw to death. I don't remember if I did or not, but that was kind of fun. He did hurt a little bit, but that's all good. Anyhow, so now that's Deathclaw number 3 down. We're going to heal up just a smidgen, and then we're going to go and talk to Mr. Virgil.
Hold it. Take it nice and slow. No,
Mr. Virgil, how's it
I know
going?
you're from night to night. Where's Kellogg? Huh? I'm not stupid.
I'll show a
I'm
little
just
bit of this
here.
conversation, but basically we kind of tell Virgil, hey, yeah, Kellogg's dead, so, either you
I
can
need
believe
your
this or not, but, tough shit, he is dead, and just accept it. Give us what we asked for, we'll give you what you asked for, and we'll call it a day. I really did try to use a small amount of the little speed-ups than I normally do. I know I have a couple of spots here and there, hopefully it's not too bad. But anyway, we get the information we need from Virgil to try to find the Courser, because we gotta go kill a Courser. We're gonna go take a trip over there, and then we'll have to go back after we get the Courser thing, and then we're gonna have to talk to Virgil again, and then we're gonna talk to one of the factions. I don't know who it's gonna go to. The ones we have is Minutemen, Brotherhood of Steel, or the Railroad. I might just give it to the Railroad because I don't mind Tinker Tom all that much. But yeah. Anyway, let's go and take a trip to try to find this Courser. I kind of know where it is off the top of my head. I know it's kind of down in this area. You go to the CIT building, and then I think it's like over to the east a little bit and up north a little bit, I think. So we're going to take a run through there until we can actually find it and continue. Let's get rid of some of these raiders. They're kind of in our way, so we're going to take them down real fast, and then we're going to keep on running. Here's the CIT building. We're about halfway there, maybe a little bit more, judging by the radio frequencies. And I think it's up and over, so that's where we're going to go. It shouldn't take too long, so yeah. Hopefully we're not going to run into too much of a problem, but anyway, it wasn't too bad of a trip. We're here for the most part. We just have to go up to these steps and into those doors, and we'll start our journey to try to find the Courser. Judging by what I should have done about a minute or two ago, I should have said to everybody who is watching, hey, please like the video and subscribe if I'm actually entertaining at all to you. I know for a fact this is not one of the most entertaining videos that I ever came out with. I don't think it's going to do great, but it is part of the journey of going through. It's a very, 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 very condensed version of like going from the beginning of the character all the way to the end of the story. And so instead of just going through every single tiny little bit of Beth Esda's story, I'm sharing a very condensed version with everybody here. Once again, I do appreciate everyone being here. I do appreciate you guys stopping by, checking out my videos. Last I checked, we're up to 228 subscribers, and I really do appreciate you guys and girls, anyone in between, whoever. I appreciate you guys just taking the time out of the day and checking out my stuff. I know I usually say that at the end of the video, but I don't know how many people get to the end of the video. So yeah, before we get to there, I just want to say thank you to everybody. And we're just going to be moving through this building, killing a bunch of gunners, then to the Courser, that type of deal. So yeah, let's get to it. I know that I'm missing a lot of stuff after going through all these rooms and everything pretty quick. I know I'm missing a lot of things, but we got a lot of gunners. We have to get through it, and I don't want to make everyone wait for too long. I like to keep my videos around 15 minutes. That's where I'm setting them for as much as I can. Hopefully you don't mind that much, but yeah, shoot, it just seems like every corner that we go through, we got gunners to take care of, and I need to find my follower to get him stuff because I was over encumbered. Now, cut that part out. That's fine. Let's keep on going through there, getting exploded by freaking grenades and getting launched shit at and fucking lasers going to the head and everything. It's a fun time. Shooting and electrify, busting heads and we die on the floor, up and cry the end of the time. And you're gonna get blown up, what the heck? Now we're gonna go through this fucking place with lasers too. Then you die, chicken fry and wonder why. And this how it's gonna be, see you around, wait and see. Then you're done on the ground and you burn. That sounds such just a frying place and you're grounding on their face. Well, hello there, of course, sir. Yeah, we finally got there. That's the best you're going to hear me freestyle ever, I guess, if you can consider it that. I don't expect a lot of people to actually hear that, so, we'll see how it goes. But anyway, yeah, we got this course to take care of, and he's not much of a challenge, especially when your follower can see him when he's invisible. And I just killed the guy because of the hell of it. You try to talk to him if you save his life, and he doesn't say anything really, so it's like, whatever. Anyway, we got the Corsa chip, and there's a synth that's hanging out over here. Hey. We're going to talk to this synth person real fast. We're going to set them free, and then we're going to get out of here. Yep. I really don't know if you actually ever see that synth again, so who knows. I mean, it could be another synth that you see later on with a different memory. They never really explain anything about that. But who knows? Anyhow, let's get out of here. And I gotta wait until Codsworth gets back, so I have to hand him some stuff. That fat man made my character kind of over encumbered. Alright, well, I think we're pretty much getting close to the end of this video here. I just kind of cut until we got out of the building, and we're going back to Railroad HQ. So we're here. Hey everybody, what's up? Hello, Desdemonda. Let me talk to you. Okay? Can I talk to you yet? Huh?
And they've come here to destroy sins.
Yeah.
Spread the The Brotherhood are our enemies.
Yeah. So if you haven't figured it out yet, Desdemonda is rallying the troops to try to go and blow up the Brotherhood. So yeah, I think what we're going to do is we're going to have the Railroad actually make the teleportation device, and we're also going to go and use the Railroad to blow up the Pridwin. We're going to watch Tinker Tom access the memories or whatever it is from the Corsa chip. And now that that's all taken care of, we're going to take a trip back to Virgil. Hello, Virgil. Welcome back to the video, Mr. Virgil.
I have the code.
Suppose I should.
Sure.
You did get. How'd you manage?
So now we're going to play 21 questions again with Mr. Virgil. And anyway, I'm just going to tell him, hey, I got some people on the Railroad. They helped me out. We're going to need you to get this into the Institute. Of course, he's going to ask for something in return. He wants a serum to make himself back into a human, and that's perfectly fine. So that we're now done talking with him, we're going to take a little fast travel back to the Railroad headquarters, and we're going to tell Tinker Tom, here is the schematic. Can you do anything about it? He's going to do his thing. Yeah, I think we can do everything, but you're going to need to get certain parts and some other stuff and whatnot to actually build the thing, and that's really not much of a problem.
Can you take a look?
But first, we need to find a location to where we're going to actually build it. And some experimental gun just went haywire and just blew the shit out of one of the railroad agents. But anyway, so yeah, we're talking to Tinker Tom. We tell him, yeah, this is what we got. He's going to say, oh, this looks like it's built with crayon. And we'll let you listen to the rest of the conversation.
All the high-end shit. They're missing a ton of engineering detail.
You'd better figure.
Just scrounge up the platform components you need. But where to build it? I'll flag some runners to deliver the components there.
So he gave us the okay to go and start building the platform. So that's what we're going to do. And I believe he wants us to go to Sunshine Tidings, which just so happens to be the new safe house that you put together. I don't know if that's how it normally happens or if it just is the luck of the draw. I'm not really sure. But either way, we will start building the platform and everything else in the next video. Thanks for stopping by again. I always do appreciate it. And I'll catch you all in the next one. You all have a good evening, morning, or afternoon, whatever it is where you're at. Have a happy Halloween, and I'll catch you later.